programs. Good morning, good afternoon. I hope you're all doing better than I am right now, because my God, that was awful. Coldfire, Ezek, Miss Jones, and Zombie with the early crowd. Welcome in. I hope today has been wonderful for you. NVIDIA sucks. I'm just going to say it right now, and I'm throwing it out there. NVIDIA can rot in hell and just fade into obscurity. It's a suit jacket. Yes, it's the closest thing I had to tweed, because it has elbow patches. This thing is, I don't know how many years old. I've held on to it far too long, but it's the closest thing I had to tweed, because tweed is awesome. Despite what they said the last time I played Alan Wake, tweed is awesome. So, for all you doubters of tweed, embrace the tweed. Okay. Zombie, you want to throw it out there? Allow me to throw it out there. NVIDIA seems to have completely given up on gaming. They are now embracing AI more than anything. My graphics card updated today. I didn't see any technical notes or anybody commenting on the latest update. So I was like, okay, I'll update. The graphics card could not run for more than a minute before my computer would crash, or graphics card just would stop displaying my monitors. It would just stop displaying to my monitors. So luckily, after shutting it down for a minute, booting it back up, and then immediately rolling it back to 2 updates ago, everything's fine. But this is the second time this year NVIDIA has put out an update that has bricked computers, or at the very least just been absolute trash until they've had to send another patch through. So, yeah, NVIDIA sucks. NVIDIA sucks because AI is the future. Don't ever update on day one. Fair enough. Microsoft is bristling solid state drives. That I believe. I'm sure all those layoffs are helping them. But yeah, NVIDIA has embraced machine learning and algorithmically generated content, and yeah, that is, yeah, no, do not update that one. Do not update to that. Apparently I missed it. That was the thing. I updated it today to that, I believe, and it just utter garbage. So I didn't even update on day one. I didn't update to day one. So yeah, I rolled it back to 580.97, and it seems to be steady. Like, it was crashing Star Trek Online, which I need to stress is not a graphically demanding game, is not a CPU heavy game. It just yeah, we got it figured out. But seriously, I think the next computer I build, I'm building it with an AMD graphics card, because Jesus Christ, NVIDIA has just, they don't care about gamers anymore. And this is what I think is funny. All of these updates are primarily for the 50 series graphics cards, which everybody, I believe, in the gaming community has come together and said aren't really that impressive. There's a 25% boost in power and whatnot compared to what you got from when you upgraded from a 30 series to a 40 series. The upgrade to a 40 series graphics card was incredibly noticeable. Was immensely noticeable. So the fact that they're all saying, oh, our 50 series is the best thing ever. Anyway. Actually, I think I have an AMD processor in my machine. I believe I was recommended an AMD processor. So, see if I can pull it up here. Out opening NVIDIA's app, because seriously, just which again is just more plugware. System. Oh yeah, it's an AMD Ryzen. Actually, I think, Zombie, what I have in my Twitch bio is what's current. I do have a part list in my Twitch bio, so that's potentially current. Oh, for your new build, whenever that happens, that's gonna be a hot minute. It's gonna be a minute because this build has worked for me for so long, and I think the only thing I've updated is the graphics card, and that was from a 1060 to a 3060. I don't think I can upgrade the graphics card anymore. It'd have to be a completely new build, and yeah, that's something that's project for another time, but absolutely I will send you the build list. But we have to get to our news stories, folks. I do have a few news stories, some of them not great, but again, I try to keep you all informed, so into it. For those of you in the UK, you might have noticed Steam is now rolling out the age verification. It's happening. It has been happening in the UK now quite extensively for a lot of websites and just everywhere, but now it has hit Steam. To access mature content on the platform, you need to verify your age. One of the opt-in processes requires users to verify their age by logging into their Steam account and adding a valid credit card to their account. Which, to me, I already have, like, a valid credit card on file, quote-unquote. So, oh boy. So, I mean, it seems like it's an easy one. It's better than uploading your face to verify your age, which is just not recommended at all. It's not recommended at all. But uploading a credit card or adding a credit card, you have to be 18 in the UK to have a credit card. So that helps verify the age. Zombie, what do we got here? Speaking of her really interesting series. It's very interesting conspiracy theory, Zombie. Ezek. This is very... Yes. You don't owe me 2 drinks, Ezek. That was your victory gift. By the way, folks, if you've never heard of Unmatch... Okay. But let me wrap up this news story real quick. So this is a quote from Steam. This is a statement from Steam. Having the credit card stored as a payment method acts as an additional deterrent against circumventing age verification by sharing a single Steam user account among multiple persons. So this is all part of the UK Online Safety Act. Bless your heart. That went into effect this past July. So, yeah. I'm sure age verification is going to be hitting the States here soon. So look forward to that, folks. Let's see. This is... Okay. I think I gotta pull it up here. Yeah, not looking forward to it. Alright, folks, here's our Wheel of Punishment. Fall Guys, Wheel of Fortune, Getting Over It, Pogo Stuck, Childhood Trauma. Oh yeah, we added Ice Bath, that's right. We added Ice Bath, which is literally me is that? Yeah, you know what? I'm taking that off because that's just not feasible. It's not feasible for me. There's no easy way to do it. So I think I'm gonna get rid of that one and just keep what we have. These are still pretty good punishments, so oh, joy and happiness fill my heart and soul. Fall Guys stream. Hey. Just me drinking. Honestly, that's not even a punishment. It really isn't. It's just that game has gotten just, you know what? I'm respinning it and I'm taking Fall Guys off. Ooh, ooh, ooh! I've been looking forward to this one. Childhood trauma. Okay. This is gonna be fun. Yay! Childhood trauma. So, for those of you who have been wondering what childhood trauma is, or might have missed my original description of that, childhood trauma is going to be a game from my childhood that I never finished. It was either too difficult, and I've never returned to it since. Coldfire actually recently posted one in the Discord that it's about the I can't even remember the name of it. And then I think I had to go back and dig for it, but that's one like TMNT for NES. Actually, I never played it, but I mean that could be childhood trauma from your childhood. But Coldfire, we're talking about childhood trauma. That's the latest punishment we have to deal with. So, one of them is Page Master for the Super Nintendo. That's one that comes off the top of my head. I never finished it. I struggled. Yes, like Lion King. Lion King's another one. So I'm essentially going to have to pick. Super Empire Strikes Back is another one. Maybe some of you might remember that game or those games, the Super Star Wars games for the Super Nintendo, because Space Station Silicon Valley is another one that I never built without cheats. So that might be one too. I have all weekend to decide, but that's our childhood trauma. I'm gonna go right into our next news story. But yeah, if you have childhood, like I said, I'll put a list of childhood trauma games that I can think of, that I can recall, and beat Super Star Wars. Did you beat Super Empire Strikes Back? That's the question. Tune in for the Space Station Silicon Valley stream. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, I'm guessing he's a fan of that. Our next news story. So, this is according to a leak, but a fairly accurate leak. So, I'm grain of salt here, folks. Sony is apparently planning a PlayStation 6 handheld with Nintendo Switch-style television docking capabilities. Gee, who could have seen that coming? In this video, Moore's Law is Dead, that's the YouTube channel, shares specific technical specifications for the PlayStation 6 handheld, which will reportedly release alongside a traditional, more powerful PS6 home console, which says is based on up-to-date documentation from AMD. I wouldn't be surprised. Notably, they say it's seen multiple documents that directly call out, again, these are all in quotations, so again, take this with a grain of salt, that the planned PlayStation 6 portable can be docked like a Nintendo Switch and claims it will be capable of playing games natively at power exceeding that of the base PlayStation 5 when docked. Moore's Law is speculating based on the specification costs that the PlayStation 6 handheld could release in late 2027 and will be retail about $500. So, Coldfire, I think you were aiming a little high, but honestly, I genuinely think if they do this, you're in the ballpark. $500 seems low for Sony. And I mean, this just... I don't know. Sony has always been on the... has always tried to keep up with Nintendo and what they do. So, it's... I honestly foresee them trying something like this. And considering how Nintendo is handling the Switch 2, which for those of you who haven't heard this story yet, this happened this past weekend. Apparently, Nintendo is telling developers to develop their games for the original Switch, not the Switch 2, because dev kits for the Switch 2 are apparently inherently scarce. So, because the Switch 2 is natively backwards compatible, games are being developed for the OG Switch, not the Switch 2. So, it's just I don't know. It's going to be curious to see if Sony does adapt something similar to the Switch 2. And it's just, like I said, I love my Switch 2. I do enjoy it. I do think it is a powerhouse. That being said, I think Nintendo might have overestimated a lot of things with it. Don't get me wrong. Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom Switch 2 editions are great. And having access to the GameCube games is also great. That being said, pricing your launch tile at $80 when clearly it's worth $70 at best, $60 at worst, and just don't get me wrong, it is still the best-selling console right now. The Switch 2 is the #1 selling console right now. So it's also the fastest selling console right now. So people wanted it and they got it. Now I think the initial wave has slowed down, and I think Nintendo's like, ooh, I think we overestimated some things. Welcome in, Archon, by the way. I mean, honestly, Zombie, you're right. You're absolutely right. And yes, no, $80 is, devs do need to get paid, but I think the game should be worth $80. Indiana Jones, that game was a $70 game. Absolutely worth it. Absolutely 100% worth that price tag. But then you look at Dragon Ball Sparkling Zero, which was also $70. I think that's... But yeah, Mario Kart World is fun. I think 80 might be just too high a price for a Mario Kart game, especially, I don't know. Like I said, I've played it and it's just, I don't see what Nintendo was trying to sell. I mean, let's face it. We've got Grand Theft Auto 6 coming out eventually, and that whole argument if that game is going to be $80 or $100, if Grand Theft Auto 6 comes out claiming that it is going to be $100, not only will I not buy it on launch, I won't buy it on principle, because I don't think any Grand Theft Auto game has been worth more than $50. Randy Pitchford claimed the game should be $100 plus. Woo! 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 Oh! Oh! That might have been overestimating your fan base there, bud. We gotta go to our last story here since we're. So, those of you who have been following this story, a conservative group has pressured credit card companies to essentially pressure Steam and game stores to pull games that are more mature content, focused on rape, incest, violence against women, all this shit, right? Which, is bad, but pressuring credit card companies, it's a messy thing. Turns out the campaign it's come out that it extended further, with these people are trying to just straight up ban porn. They want to ban porn because, quote, legality is not the defining factor in the games it targets, stating that men who are defending the games perpetuate crimes of violence against women. That's a direct quote from the leader of this group. So, yeah, no game is safe from these people. They're clutching their pearls hard and shouting that all mature games, any potential game where you are perpetuating violence against women is on the look. I'm just gonna say it now. I've played games where stuff like this happened. I have played games where I guess you could say violence against women have happened. I would never strike a woman. I don't believe I'm perpetuating the violence against women. If these conservative groups could just get their heads out of their ass and unclench their pearls for just a second and stop forcing their morality on people, maybe we could all live in a better world. But hey, I'm just a simple white guy here. Well, my opinion means nothing. I hate the world. I genuinely do. I'm praying to any deity that's listening for the solar flare. Every single day. Every single day. I just... I mean, it's true. Okay, let's face it. Some of these boomers have it coming. I'll go on the record and say that. Some of these boomers have it coming. Yes, Arcom, you're absolutely right. That is the name Collective Shout. They're pressuring MasterCard and Visa to essentially crack down on this stuff. And Steam has unfortunately buckled because MasterCard and Visa are two of the companies of how they get paid. So it sucks. I hate it. And yeah, they don't care. Legality is not the defining factor, so they don't care. They don't care. They just want to push their morals on everyone else. And I'm just going to say it right now. If you attempt to push your morals onto me, at best, that's what you're going to get. If you get in my face about it, this bird's going to fly harder. Anyway, now that we've got all of that nastiness out of the way, oh, That man can just take no interpretation of this action. This is me just holding a mallet. I'm this is a stress reliever for me. This is a stress reliever. Love it, love it, love it. So who's ready for some psychological horror? I am. God knows I don't wake up to it every single day. No, we live in a dystopia. We live in, as we play more RoboCop, we've learned that we live in a, just an absolute hellscape. So, I mean, it's just plain not nice. Okay. By the way, Arcom, it's not a stop sign, it's a crowbar. I don't even
life in his books. No one is safe in a good horror story. Certainly not the protagonist. That's what makes them fun. This was anything but. The darkness could possess anything, and it was getting closer.
Hey, no, it's all right. I think we were approaching a boss battle. I think. Two-handed. But crowbars are so satisfying to swing. Have you ever hit something with a crowbar? I have. It's satisfying. It was in a rage room. I need to state that for the record. It was in a rage room. They had a crowbar. I took a crowbar to a computer monitor, and oh, it was so good. I'm not gonna fuck with the graphics at all. I think it was LCD. It wasn't a big fat monitor. It was a like early 2000s probably. So probably LCD. But I also took it to Titanic VHSs. They had the old school VHS Titanic. So yeah, I cracked that with a crowbar, and that was oddly satisfying too. I don't know why. Some coffee! By the way, folks, if you hadn't heard, those of you who live in Ohio, Akron has recently opened up another rage room. So if that's something that intrigues you, head on up to Akron. They now have a rage room. Uh-oh. I didn't call 911. Oh, ah! Ooh, ah! Ooh, dodge, 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 dodge. And I'm dead. Okay.
It had come to life in his books. No one is safe in a good horror story. Certainly not the protagonist. That's what makes them fun. This was anything but. The darkness could possess anything, and it was getting closer.
Oh. There was no rage there. Just well, we're not gonna go there. Huh. I'll have to give that a shot, Arkham. I need to relearn the controls again because it has been so freaking long. It's fine, zombie. It's yeah. Weapon, throw, reload, dodge. What's dodge? Okay, so when the zombie apocalypse happens, zombie, no offense, we all gather up street signs and use those. Seems to be what we're going to do. Gotta remember, I could probably shoot those. Ow! Are they gone? Can I go home now, please? Ah, woozy. Oh, I'm not safe in here. Whoa! What? Yeah! Ow. I'm okay. Think I got him. I know I've got the hunting rifle, but get a magnum. I thought I had a magnum. Light, you can hurt them. Yeah, I'm aware. Strange ghost text. Ooh, flare. Yeah, I'll take flares. Lithium batteries. Wake attacked by the dark presence.
Darkness surged towards me, sucking everything loose from the ground into its depths, tugging at my clothes. I saw the flare the kidnapper had dropped and threw myself towards it just as I felt my feet leave the ground. The darkness embraced me with the force of a tornado. Somehow I managed to light the flare. The darkness roared and cast me away. I fell toward the dark waters of the lake far below.
Something to look forward to. I think there's our vehicle. Like there's a secure emergency station there. Jason, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Running. Woo! Oh. Hey, I found a vehicle. Owie! Holy shit, Nikes! Wah! I don't know if that's doing anything or not. I'm just gonna open the door. Get the door open. Get the door open. Ah! Woo! Maybe that stuns it. I don't know. I just can't keep moving. Hey! I found a vehicle. They just asked me to find a vehicle. I found a vehicle. Woo! Woo! Gates open. Time to go. I'm safe. I'm safe here. Let's catch my breath. I'm running. Phew. Oh, that was intense.
I had never been this glad to see the sunrise.
Oh.
I had a couple of hours to get to the coal mine.
Thank God. Oh, Lordy.
The coal mine wasn't far now.
Let me guess. I gotta walk to it.
Today, I would meet the kidnapper, and he would give me Alice. I wouldn't give him any other choice. A drowning man will clutch at a straw.
Well, see, guys, I'm a coward. So if I see an exit, I just have to go. Oh, can I drive?
Little by little, without realizing it, I'd come to believe that the story in the manuscript was coming true. The current of its narrative had taken me deeper and deeper into dark waters. Alice had been taken from me. Barry was probably in jail. I was a fugitive from the FBI. The whole world taken over by the dark presence was trying to destroy me. It all felt real, but it matched a textbook case of insanity.
Well, acts like a duck, quacks like a duck, quacks like a duck. Perhaps you are insane, sir. I can't get over the grass texture. That's just kind of funny to me. Why would you walk? You got the car. Why did he get out of the car? That's what I don't get. Why did he get out of the car? We have the option to drive. And yeah, we could probably have hoofed it, but it's just easier to drive. I am going to check out this building, though. Up, see? Radio. Sounds like Lookout. Honestly, if you haven't played Alan Wake, I'm enjoying it. So I highly recommend it.
And you're listening to KBF-FM. Folks, I want to apologize for kind of abandoning you to that looping music track last night, but I was detained.
Yeah, literally.
I encountered a big shot G-man with an itchy trigger finger who could use a lesson in manners and a boot in the ass. Not necessarily in that order either.
Yeah.
Folks, I know I'm not being very informative here, and I apologize for that. I really should just keep quiet, but I'm just so peeved right now, because some people just shouldn't be carrying badges.
Truth.
I'm just glad that our Sheriff Breaker was there to straighten things out. And if someone I met last night is listening, let me just say, I'm sorry if my mouth got you in trouble. I'm pretty sure you're not the bad guy here. Godspeed, son. I hope you know what you're doing. Now, on a lighter note, I'll be talking to Dr. Nelson all morning. But first, a little music.
But first, some sweet jazz. I could just... Guy, Pat Main. Guy. Oh, easy there, bucko. Easy. Low visibility ahead. Hey, it's all right. Happy to help. Happy to entertain you with what I can. Got a fire watch tower. Possibly a nicer car. Might just take that car. I don't know. I think the truck, though, is better suited for the roads. Yeah, the grass textures are definitely breaking my immersion a little bit.
Welcome back to KBF FM. Hope you enjoyed that tune. Now, Doc, you were talking about life and finding that special someone. That
Oh,
soulmate.
Lord.
You were talking about that. I was saying I don't buy it.
Well, see, to me, that's strange because I always pegged you as a hopeless romantic.
A little bit of a wooded area. So, yeah.
You got me there, Pat. But I think love's where you look for it. And you need to do a lot of looking, sure. But the idea that there's that one special person out there for you, and if you miss that chance, it's going forever.
Don't
You're
say that.
Complete. I mean, isn't that depressing? Or heck, childish even?
Oh, is this going to be depressing?
See?
And apparently a fisherman has a fishing analogy for everything. But what you're saying, isn't that a little harsh?
Well, no. What I am saying is that your potential for finding that connection isn't limited to what's essentially a chance encounter. How is that harsh?
Yeah, well, I guess that's a nice thought, but let me say something personal here.
Okay.
Now, well, I don't disagree with you exactly, but I can't really fit that together with what I feel, what I felt for someone, because she was the one. She was. And I let her drift away from me. Maybe I didn't put in the work, I don't know, but, well, since then, and it was a long time ago, but since then, there hasn't been anyone, not like her. And I'm not saying I dwell on her or haven't moved on. I like my life. I'm not living in the past, but I do miss the way she completed me.
Oh.
Argue with the heart, Pat.
I'm sorry, folks. I had kind of a scary experience last night, and let's just say it's shaken a few things loose.
Yeah, I needed that. Owie. Oh, I'm glad I stopped to explore that and listen to... Okay, yeah, so let's see. We're gonna take this. We're gonna keep driving the truck, even though odd that the car is just parked here and no one else is around. That's kind of suspicious, but hey, what do I know? I'm not gonna question anything. Game also emphasizes exploring. Here's a building I can go into, so maybe we can find some manuscript pages. Stopped me there. Weird. Ah! Manuscript page. That's a lot of pages
For
in
Mott,
between.
spying on the writer on the ferry had been a disappointment. His boss had made Wake out to be something special, but Mott hadn't been impressed. He'd gotten a good long look at the wife, though, and he liked what he saw. Mott had fantasized about goading Wake into a fight, but it hadn't happened. Still, he'd get his chance to see if the writer had anything in him. He'd been promised as much.
I don't like everything that was just said. I don't like any of it. I don't like any of that. No, the pages are definitely not in order, but still, that was yeah. Icky. I'm totally gonna go. I'm gonna go up to your wife and goad you into a fight. How do you think of that, bucko? Okay, we're on a pretty good road. Oh, I'm drifting. Visitor parking? Well, I am visiting, so I'll go ahead and park in visitor parking.
I was early. I was supposed to meet the kidnapper at noon in the main building. The coal mine was quiet. It was a museum now.
Yeah, I would think so. Most are literally just pictures. Well, as some earlier residents in the area, the true genesis of the town of Bright Falls comes with the founding of the Bright Falls Mining Company and the opening of Bright Falls Coal Mine in 1878. While the work was hard and dangerous, many immigrants, Germans, Poles, Italians, Finns, and Swedes, among others, worked the mines. While lucrative at first, the mining steadily declined in the 20th century. The seams were rich but hard to get at, and the volcanic activity in the area made the mine shafts particularly dangerous. Yeah, you don't say. Pick up manuscript page? Oh.
With Nightingale gone and the night wind blowing in through the broken studio window, Maine stared at Sarah. The sheriff looked away. Maine's voice shook with barely controlled anger. That boy's doing more drinking than thinking. I hope you know what you're doing, Sarah. He's got a sickness in his eyes. You take my word for it. He wants Wake for a reason, and it's not for anything good.
Yeah. "1970, volcanic eruption blew below Cauldron Lake, while relatively minor, caused most of the deep mining tunnels to collapse or flood. 32 miners lost their lives in the calamity, and all mining around Bright Falls came to a final stop. Now many of the remaining buildings are protected as historical landmarks." A bit of a history lesson, too. Oh.
I didn't want to go outside. Cops had to be looking for me. The noon sun turned the place into a sauna. The day dragged on. Different scenarios ran through my mind. Ways of how I'd torture the kidnapper to get Alice back. Or the different horrible things he could have done to her. I imagined her dead. I had no way of knowing she was still alive. It was killing me.
Hey, oh, easy.
I was running on blind hope.
It's dark out.
It was all a waste of time. The bastard never showed up.
I am truly shocked. Oh, yep, it's...
Wake,
Where the hell are you?
change of plans. You know where Mirror Peak is? It's a big mountain north of where you are. You follow the path from the mine, you can't miss it. There's a lookout point there. I'll be waiting.
I'm through being jerked around
You
by you.
want to see your wife alive? Because if you do, you better watch what you say to me. Do we understand each other?
I want to talk to Alice.
Yeah, and I want the manuscript. Don't keep me waiting, Wake.
Hello? Hello? Ah! I'm gonna kill him.
I had to get to Mirror Peak.
Mirror Peak. Is that anything like... Ooh! Ooh! Ha! Hey! Ooh! Like Twin Peaks?
maybe closer than ever before.
How do I leave? What do I do? I'm trying to get out, but the door is closed. I can't get out. Over the chain. There we go. That's the thing. This place is creepy, spooky. I don't like it. Flare, pick up batteries, which I have plenty of. Take some coffee. I discovered 25 coffee thermoses. Damn good cup of coffee. Shotgun ammo, revolver ammo. Hell yeah. On a mo. Ooh. Uh-oh. Darkness is coming. Thomas Zane in love with Barbara Jagger.
When
Jagger?
Thomas Zane fell for Barbara Jagger, it happened fast. She was young, vibrant, and beautiful, full of life. He had never been a very happy man, and without any seeming effort, she had changed all that. Zane felt good for the first time in his life. Everything she did was another piece of a jigsaw puzzle he hadn't even known he'd been missing. And best of all, she made the words flow, strong and sharp. She was his muse.
I'd like to leave now. I'd like to pick up revolver. I'll pick up the revolver. I need to leave. Anything in here? Revolver ammo. Oh, that's just Whoa! Hi! Ow! You jerk! Ooh, nearly! Ow! Wah! Stop throwing things at me! Whoa! Oh! Ha ha! Jesus Christ! Okay. Oh, that's fun. Whee! Come on, kick ass. Hey, 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 hey! Hey, hey, it's fine. Everything's fine. See? Never underestimate the power of tweed. Oh, for God's sakes, what now? Oh, that seems bad. A killdozer, if you will. Yes. Oh, Ow! Door. Oh, my phone. Oh. See, that just seems bad. Not getting through there.
The only way to reach the hillside ahead was to go through the building. I had to find a way to avoid electrocution.
Car. Use the car. Car. Watch out for the exploding barrels. That would be bad. Wait, can I bust through this? Nope. Hey! Excuse me, pardon me, coming through. Why waste ammo when I can just mow you over? And whammo! Eee. Easy peasy. Nope, we're not looking that way. We're walking forward and being safe. Okay, that turns off the electricity. Good, we're fine, we're safe. Fish for a minute. Oh, well, that's unfortunate. And get in the car, get in the car, get in the car, get in the car! Ooh! This is bad. Bad, bad, bad. Jeez. No! Oh, that's bad. That's very bad. Very. Ooh, hey. Ow, 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 ow. Damn it. Keep the flare gun at least. What did I do to the darkness? Is it because my name's Wake? Is that what it is? Is that why the darkness hates me? Just drive. Just drive. Just drive. It's all bad. It was just all bad. Get out of the car, get out of the car, get out of the car, get out of the car. Run. Just run, my God. Why? Yeah, I shouldn't have said. Get light upon. Hell yeah. That's how you do. Flare to the face. Boom. Exploding barrels. I wonder. A lot of exploding barrels. Trust no one in the dark. Gee, you think? Personally, at the rate things are going, I ain't trusting nobody. Light, dark, don't matter. Ladder. Where the hell am I supposed to go? Oh, look, a thermos, more coffee. If I need to get more wired. Hollow. Me? Follow, follow, follow. Wait, touched by the dark presence.
Some of the Taken retained echoes of their former selves, but these were just the nerve twitches of a dead thing. Nothing remained but a shell covered and filled with darkness. In most cases, these puppets were enough for the purposes of the dark presence. But for anything more elaborate, as with the writer, it was different. It needed his mind. And so rather than taking him over completely, it merely touched him.
Being merely touched by the darkness doesn't sound like a pleasant experience. A truck. What? Where? What? Oh, Jesus Christ! Okay. Not ideal.
There was no way the flashbang grenades were standard power company equipment.
Thank you, Alan. I needed you to say that. Like, I get it. Maybe the audience wouldn't understand, but... come on. A lot of darkness around. I just want my wife. Oh! Oh, okay. Let's get these guys in a... Ow, my head! Oh, bollocks. Want my wife back. Give me back my family. Back, demon. Get back. Skadoosh! Eh! Wow! I mean... Oh! I mean, yeah, that's kind of suspect there, cold fire, but, you know, I'm sure you meant well. Oh, fog and mist. Bacon Barry in the cell.
I stared through the bars of the jail cell. Barry stood
Oh.
behind me, swaying on his feet, looking as ill as I felt. Agent Nightingale stood on the other side of the bars with Sheriff Breaker. Nightingale had a stack of manuscript pages in his hand. He seemed unhinged as he gloated. Well, I've got you now, Raymond Chandler. It's all here. All the evidence, including conspiracy to murder a federal agent.
Oh, what now? What? Go toward the light or go up the hill. Oh, I see a thermos. I'm going up the hill. I'm risking the hill. Coffee for caffeine. Oh, look. Glowing arrows. Oh, no, no. Oh, in shaft. Okay. I don't have to go very far, but... Oh. Oh, there's voices coming from there. Trust no one in the dark. I don't... Oh, hi! This was a trap? Oh. What? Well, that went right through me. Ah. Ooh. Ooh. Just want my coffee, please. I'm running out of... Ah! Whoa! Ah! Oh! Bugger all! Need more, revolver ammo here soon. Watch that first step, Doc. It's a real doozy. Good. Emergency supplies. In the light, I am safe. Safe in the light. Batteries, some shotgun ammo. Yes, please. I'm cooking now.
I had no real plan. I was going to give the kidnapper all the manuscript pages I had for Alice. If that wasn't enough, I'd hold him at gunpoint and make him talk.
Switch to pump action shotgun. That seems like a better gun. Nope. In the light. You can't hurt. Oh, it's going out. Oh. It's over here. Oh, there's a light. There's a light. Get to the light. Get to the light. Ow! You know what? Eat 12 gauge. Uh-oh. Ow! Ow! Turn on! Yeet! Ow! You pricks!
I had no real plan. I was going to give the kidnapper all the manuscript pages I had for Alice. If that wasn't enough, I'd hold him at gunpoint and make him talk.
I don't know that's gonna work out there, Webblood. I'm gonna go this way now. I'm going left. Any Whovian will tell you going left is probably the best course of action. Boom! Oh, that's a lot. That's right. Can't touch me. That just seems bad.
The dark presence was moving ahead of me in the same direction I was going. A cold feeling settled itself in the pit of my stomach. Was it going for Alice?
I don't like the fact that we're now in a grave.
The graveyard shift may cause cancer.
Wow! Flare! Flare! Woof! It's just, oh, me. Point reached. Hey. Hey. Well, double barrel, huh? I'll blast you to kingdom come.
The place was dead. A ghost town. Had been for decades, maybe a century.
Oh! Give me a break! Jesus! I'm gonna quickly read this page here real quick.
Simple in real life as in fiction. I had lost count of the times I had wished there'd be a clear reason for my writer's block. Something to fight. Something to lash out on. There wasn't. I was filled with doubt. I was nothing like the hero in my books. Alex Casey had gone through his life with single-minded determination, never wavering from his goal. Even now, I was angry at myself, angry at Alice, angry at Barry. I was fumbling and I had no plan.
Well, you know what you do then? Panic. Like I'm doing right now. Great Peak Gorge, originally found in 1928, the Great Peak Gorge mining town was one of the permanent settlements the Bright Falls Mining Company built for its workers. The nearby graveyard is a testament to the dangers the miners faced on a daily basis. Most of the men who lost their lives over the years here were buried there, a grim reminder to be careful for those who remained. Great Peak Gorge was abandoned almost overnight when the Bright Falls Mining Company closed its doors in 1870. Fascinating. It looks like a pleasant place to be in. I feel at home. I feel welcomed here. It's so serene. Like, I want to spend weekends here, you know? I should look for manuscript pages. Here, if I look too hard, the darkness will come and get me. I don't want the darkness to come and get me. Everyone, the darkness. I need to learn to shut up. I need to learn to shut up. Protect me, tractor! Oh, light. I crossed into the light and I am safe now from the darkness. Oh, Called it! front. Wow, what does that say? Safe haven. Let me in!
Key for the door.
Of course I need a key for the door. Can't harm me in here. I am safe in here. Running. Let me in. Open the damn door. I'm safe now. It's light in here. First, heard a door. Is that just the door closing behind me?
Anything outside of writing is a struggle. I feel ill. I managed to make my way downstairs. There's a shoebox filled with books and papers by Thomas Zane. It's very hard to focus, but I managed to read some of it. He's a poet, and a good one. He writes of muses and creators summoning fabulous things from a magic lake, using his powers to shape the world of a realm of gods and dreams and demons, dark things that wait for a chance to slip through, wearing the flesh of men as disguise.
Huh.
Zane writes about himself, his girlfriend being taken over by a dark presence, about growing scared of the lake. Zane believes it's a mirror to the gaping void of darkness above, where some Lovecraftian presence lurks. I crawl back upstairs. I'll borrow these things for my story. They ring true. They fit.
Seems somewhat on the nose. Hunting rifle ammo. Switch to a hunting rifle. I like my shotgun, thanks. Got more ammo than the rifle. Although the game's potentially trying to tell me to switch to the hunting rifle. Chat, what do we think? Shotgun or hunting rifle? I like my shotgun. It doesn't matter. Oh. Shotgun for the versatility. Yeah, so do I. Plus the ammo. You got a lot more ammo with a shotgun than a hunting rifle. Okay, well, that happened. Gonna climb the ladder here.
The kidnapper had sent me a text. The message was full of spelling errors and insults. It was telling me to hurry up.
Well, he can go. Yeah, he can go. Sweet! Flare gun ammo. I'll come in handy. When the darkness attacks, I fight it with light. Hot phosphorus light. By the way, how dare he tell me to hurry up when he kept me waiting at the wrong spot? Just rude.
Birds.
Careful. Woo! Oh, great. Just great. silver mine. Oh, nope. Okay. Tunnel. Hello? Tunnels go to Cauldron. Hey, I guess I'm going this way. My possibly dead, possibly kidnapped wife is telling me to go this way. At least that's the vibe I'm getting.
Without warning, the headache stabbed at my brain.
I was technically in a coma because...
Alice?
Alice!
I'm losing it. I gotta get out of here.
Okay. That was something.
The hunters were big, thick-set men, confident and at home in the woods. They were feeling good, running on beer, ghost stories, and camaraderie late into the night. It did them no good, as they were taken by the dark presence, sucked deep into a darkness far worse than any ghost story they ever told or heard.
Neat. Part of me almost wanted to just jump in the water. Like, I'm coming, baby! I know that wouldn't... That I'd have died. Long tunnel. Stop with the spookiness now. Ooh, flares. Alright, darkness, I have the high ground. What are you going to do? Not a damn thing.
Even behind the closed doors and curtains of his grimy room at the Majestic, the local motel, Nightingale could feel the locals' eyes on him, the unrelenting pressure of their judgment. He forced it out of his mind. For all he knew, they could all be under Wake's spell already. You do what you have to do to get the job done. He took comfort from the bottle in his hand. Please, he thought, just let me get through this.
Seems healthy. Oh. Oh. Well, that's just convenient. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ow! Hey, hey, hey! Must reload faster. Yeah, I guess I'm going this way. Fine. Look. A possibly 30-year-old coffee thermos. Maybe 40 years old. Say. Placed there by the kidnappers. Who knows?
I'd have to make my way up this mine shaft in order to go on. Maybe the machinery could help me with that.
Want to open that thermos? Okay. You're hoping this machinery still works. And I am surprised the lights are still on, but hey, plot, I guess. What's up here, manuscript or elevator page? Thank God this stuff still works since the 70s. Right. Oh. Don't like that. I don't like that at all. Hey, look, I'm out. Thank God. That's a firm kick. The lay of the land, see where we're at. We're supposed to be going anywhere, or is this a completely different lookout? Ooh, flares. Take flares. Flares are good. Flares are nice. Flare brings light. Light is good. Manuscript page. Okay, so it was worth coming up here.
Lightning flashed behind the windows of Cauldron Lake Lodge. Tor Anderson laughed and held the steel hammer above his head. Nurse Sinclair was trying to calm him down without success. Tor grinned madly and shouted, "My hammer's up. Here's a friendly poke from Molnir, wench." He brought the hammer down with all his might on Sinclair's head. "We're on a comeback tour, baby."
All right. Well, that's okay. Owie. My leg! Oh yay, birds. Ow, 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 ow! Nice try, you damn birds! Be gone!
Oh, great. Another cable car. Just great.
I mean, it'll be fine. Necessary. Oh no. Ow. Oh. That... Oh!
Shit.
Hey, look, that wasn't necessary at all. You don't need to throw train cars at me. What did I do? Sounds crazy. Oh, smoking. Oh. Run. Wow! Cauldron Lake, the 8th deepest lake in the world. Cauldron Lake is a caldera lake formed in a volcanic crater. The volcano itself could be considered to be active, but it has not erupted since the volcanic earthquake of 1970, and even then the underground activity was comparably mild. Despite some property damage, there were no casualties. Cauldron Lake is one of the most beautiful spots in Bright Falls area, as well as a central figure in many folk tales. It is a popular recreational area for the area residents. Sorry, if it's the 8th deepest lake in the world, I'm sorry, you're not gonna put me any. Well, no, lakes are fine. I can see the shore, great. Just, yeah. I think I should run. I don't get a choice to run. How do I get a choice to run? Oh, well... I see you! Uh-oh. Gone, darkness! I have had it with thee! I want my coffee. Seriously, if I'm writing these manuscripts, I gotta be drinking copious amounts of caffeine. I don't know how I would feel being on like the deepest lake, 8th deepest lake in the world. I feel like that's enough to possibly trigger my thalassophobia. Hard to say. Like I said, if I could see the shore, it's fine. But knowing that it's a deep lake, They're like a rope. Oh! There is a path around.
Maud had checked all of Stucky's rental cabins. There had been no sign of the wakes. It was dark when he'd found their car parked at the end of the road by Cauldron Lake. It made no sense. They must have taken a wrong turn, but there was no sign of them, and the car had been there for hours already. Frustrated, Mott stood on the rotten ruin of the footbridge that had once led to Diver's Isle before it sank beneath the waves years ago. The boss wouldn't be happy.
Sorry to disappoint the boss. I've disappointed plenty of bosses in my day. I'm sure I'm not done yet. Convenient. Am I kicking? Oh. That's what I'm kicking. I'm some footing out. Got it? More manuscript pages out here? Maybe. Possibly. Thermos! Just give me. I can reach through the gaps. Give me my coffee. Coffee! Oh, well, I'm committed to this then, I guess. W and TZ. Uh-oh. Miss you, Tom? Woo! I curse you, Thomas Zane. Talk to me on TV. Did you write this? Seems a little unhinged. Wee bit. I did not write this. Perfectly normal. Everything here has been perfectly normal. Uh-oh. Why? Yay! Ow! Well, that's just great. Isn't it? Shotgun. Start off with a flash bang and just stop with no need. Need for this. In them flares. I'm surrounded. Ooh, hi! Eat buckshot! Whew! I remember my thermos. here, Coffee. I need you to write some possible, I don't know. I need you. Sweet, sweet. Ironic considering I hate coffee.
I could see Cauldron Lake. I thought I could make out the spot where the island and the cabin had been. There was a light near it. It had to be a boat.
Okay, but that's not where we're heading. Yes, there's a boat there. Perhaps that's where I am. I am
was
actually
close now. I had to get there fast. I dreaded what I would find.
I don't know. Can you find worse? Oh, I passed a manuscript. I didn't even see it. Low like.
I tried to hold on to Alice, but her form melted away. I was losing control. Dr. Hartman stood in her place. I wanted to hit him, but my arms were jelly. He smiled. It was a reassuring smile, and I hated him for it. I had to give you a sedative. Don't fight it. You went through another rough period. Right now, it's very important that you stay calm. We don't want you to have another episode. You're a patient at my clinic. Have been for a while now.
See? You are insane. You are losing your mind. You're not actually here. You are...
Wait! Are you? Ray? Hey, I'm here! I'm coming! No! Get away! Sorry. Please, leave. The boss didn't know who he was messing with. I didn't know. I swear, I didn't know. We don't have his wife. We don't know where she is. She's probably drowned. We just said we had her to make a play ball. You see? They got him writing for us.
Huh. Called it. Oh! Oh, this is going to hurt. No, Alan, you're embracing the darkness. Don't embrace the darkness. Alan Wake. Thank God somebody had been fishing that night. End of episode 3.
Oh my, what a wretched life. I was born on the day that my poor mama died. I was cut.
Previously on Alan Wake, I'm hunted by the law.
Sheriff, Wake's running. I'm giving chase.
Are you seriously telling me that writer just took out my deputies?
A thriller I supposedly wrote is coming true. The genre of the story seems to be shifting. It's turning into a horror story. I was told that Alice had been kidnapped, but that was a lie.
We don't have his wife. We don't know where she is.
Her purported kidnapper was eaten up by the dark presence before it attacked me.
Truth. Truth? Truth.
Alan, shh, baby. It was just a nightmare.
Alice.
There you go, Alan.
Hartman. I fell.
I had to give you a sedative. Don't fight it. You went through another rough period.
What?
Right now, it's very important that you stay calm. We don't want you to have another episode. You're a patient at my clinic. Have been for a while now. The shock of your wife's death triggered a mental illness.
No, you're lying.
You're suffering from various symptoms of undifferentiated schizophrenia.
Bastard.
It's okay, Alan. Just let go.
Gosh, yeah.
felt groggy. Whatever Hartman had bumped in me was making me numb. I felt like this was happening to someone else. Someone I was watching on television. I couldn't think. Couldn't focus. There were only empty sheets of paper here. No manuscript pages.
That's highly suspect. He must have them. I will kill him.
The door was locked. I was a prisoner here.
I wouldn't say prisoner.
Good evening, Alan. Are we feeling better now? Feeling calm?
Yeah. I see you brought your pet gorilla with you. So sure, I'm calm. I get the message. Loud and clear.
Quite right. That's the spirit. You're being very brave, Alan. I understand you're confused. I would be more concerned if you weren't suspicious of me. I don't blame you for it.
Big of you.
Now, why don't you come with me? We'll reacquaint you with my clinic and go over everything you might have forgotten. Little walk and some fresh air? Yes, it will do you good.
Sure thing, Dr. Hartman.
This corridor is for patients. Most of them aren't here right now. Jack took them out for a fishing trip, except for the ones who are particularly vulnerable, of course. I encourage creativity as a part of the recovery process here at Cauldron Lake Lodge. I specialize in treating artists.
I bet you do.
Splendid, Alan. I honestly believe we can get this thing under control if we work together. This way, Alan.
Thanks for holding the door for me.
Now, Alan, from past experience with you, I know I need to get right into the heart of the matter as quickly as I can after an episode. So I'm just going to say this. Alice is dead.
No.
You're in a very vulnerable state until you understand and accept this. Alice drowned, and you couldn't face that. You're suffering from hallucinations, paranoid delusions, unusual thinking, an obsession about light and darkness, a feeling that everything revolves around you, your thoughts and dreams. Your mind has constructed an elaborate fantasy scenario in which your writings are affecting reality. She has been kidnapped, and supernatural forces of darkness are trying to stop you.
Well, when you say it out loud like that, yeah, it sounds crazy.
So I went along with it. He had to be lying. But under the influence of the drug he had given me, I had to fight not to believe his words.
Yeah, when you say it all like
In
that.
your head.
Hmm?
You've been making it up. Apart from the tragic accident with your wife, no one has been killed. Your delusions are just a manifestation of your subconscious mind trying to protect you from the too painful truth. Unless we fight the fantasy, it will return. I know the instinct is to resist me, but think about it. Doesn't this make far more sense than the insane supernatural conspiracy you have concocted in your mind? You're a skeptic by nature, Alan. We both know this. Everything can be explained logically.
Everything can be explained away logically. Law of logic.
I never get tired of this view.
Point where I
Very
push him.
inspiring, isn't it?
Cauldron Lake spread below us. I could see Mirror Peak on the other side of the lake. I thought I could make out the spot where Diver's Isle had been when I arrived with Alice. Now there was nothing but waves.
It seems there's a storm coming. Funny, I don't recall there being a mention of that in the weather forecast.
Must be supernatural
Well, no
forces.
matter. This way. Follow me. Alan, what I'm telling you is good news. Right now we're in control. Every time you have a relapse, it gets more and more difficult to resurface from the dark depths of your imagination. Not surprising, considering your profession. Imagination is what you work with. After all your nightmares, this should come as an immense relief to you. If it doesn't, why is that? Because I'm lying? Or because you don't want to admit that you're not well? It's very natural for you to think of me as your enemy. It's part of the illness.
I let him talk.
After all,
Hartman
I'm the one
obviously
trying
loved
to
his
bring
own
you
voice.
out of the
His
world
words
you've
echoed
constructed for
madly
yourself.
inside my head.
But I
I
can't
dug my
do it
nails
by
into the palms of my
myself.
hands to stay
You need
focused.
to work with me. Once you accept that, we can begin the journey towards your recovery.
Oh, shut up.
Come along. Let's go inside. Here's the entrance to the office wing. That's for staff only. You were impressed by my trophies when you first arrived here. I do love to hunt. The great outdoors, man versus nature. It's wonderful stuff.
Pretty damn wonderful, yeah.
Hunt defenseless animals for sport. Congratulations.
Scary, scary, scary.
Emerson.
Huh?
I'm a real bad dream, mister. You should be afraid of me. Don't want to run into me in the night, that's for sure.
Please, Emerson. Mr. Wake is confused enough as it is.
Yeah, you'd like me to go away so you won't be scared. But you can't just decide what kind of dream you have or when you have it.
Emerson.
Okay, sorry. Boo.
That's Emerson. We're actually making some progress with him. I'm happy.
Are
to
you?
say. He works on video
Elbow strike.
games.
Ooh,
It's
yeah.
trash, of course, but it does involve
get him
some
to the head.
small creative effort, which makes him receptive to my therapeutic methods.
Fuck you, dude!
Come
Video
on,
games
this
are
way.
trash.
You might have noticed
Involves
the
small
typewriter in your
creative
room.
efforts.
You've been writing as a part of the therapy. As soon as you feel up to it, you should continue.
I get to punch him in the face. Here to give you specialized help you need. However, please observe the following. Please ask friends and family to schedule visits. Therapy and or periods of treatment. Also, please respect your fellow patients' need for privacy and personal space, especially when they...
My rheumatism's killing me. There's a storm coming. Oh, what a storm.
I hope it wipes this place off the face of the earth.
I know those two.
These two are the Anderson brothers, Odin and Tor. They had a, how should I put this? A heavy metal band in the 70s and 80s.
This guy's a
Old
prick!
Gods of Asgard. They even adopted new first names to complete the image of Viking gods. After the band broke up, they lived on a farm nearby. They are, well, in advanced stages of dementia. They're well cared for, TLC and all that. There's nothing more that can be done. I'm afraid that the rock and roll lifestyle has left its mark.
Oh, that won't do. I'm so sorry to cut this short for now, Alan. The power has been acting up. I'd better go check on it. We'll continue this soon. Meanwhile, when you feel up to it, return to your room and try to write. It really is for the best. Don't you think?
You know, what I think is for the best is me breaking that nose again.
I'd like to bash his head in with a hammer.
Oh, he'd love to fish out our secrets, but he has no clue. He's not crazy enough. Not crazy like us, Sonny. Yeah! Being crazy's a requirement, Sonny. Who else could understand the world when it's like this? It takes crazy to know crazy.
That's the sanest thing I've heard in a while.
Zane! You're all right, Tom. Hey, we like him, don't we, bro? He's got to go to the farm.
The Anderson Farm. Valhalla!
We wrote it all down, lest we forget. A crash course. All you need to know to get your head right. You need to find the message.
Here, Sonny, here's something for you. Gave me a rash, but I kept it safe from these bastards.
My head was clearing up, or according to Hartman, I was sinking back into the fantasy. Zane could feel the poems, taking form, shaping things. As he experimented, he imagined he could almost feel the power surging through the keys of the typewriter. It exhilarated him. But there was fear, too. If not for his young assistant Emil, he would have given it up. But Emil convinced him otherwise. He too had a way with words. I was convinced he was lying to me about everything. Crazy or not, the Andersons made more sense.
Tom, got any booze on you?
Yeah, no.
We
Sorry,
have a
guys.
stash of the special stuff at the farm. Our own formula. Local ingredients. Medicine. Clears your head right up. Makes you remember like moonbeams on the brain.
Oh, I just noticed. Leather patches on the elbows? That's not very rock and roll.
Hey!
I'm just lost is all. Baba Yaga got to him too, the damn witch.
She used us all. Taken from all of us. Took my thunder, the witch.
And my ravens, what were they? Memory and thought, the hag.
She took something from you too, didn't she? That's what she does.
We're better off. This place, the lake, it gives you power. If you're a creator, an artist, a god.
Nightmare shifted in their sleep in the darkness of the lake.
Yeah, that's the one. She makes sure it comes out twisted and wrong. Just ask the lamp lady. She knows what happened to that other writer.
She's been using you, boy, and you let her. You went and opened the door for her, didn't you?
Now, it was already open a crack. And whose fault is that? We're morally corrupt, disease-ridden, old and stupid.
Doesn't mean he had to open it all the way, goddammit.
Alright, guys. Well, it's been...
Tired. Built the farm close to the lake. A place of power.
We had parties there, man. You should go there and have a party.
I might do just that, guys. Look, coffee.
Yeah, good thing he's not overreacting or anything.
Well, he's the boss.
I may need a hand here later on, Birch. The storm's bound to make you-know-who jumpy. You know how they get.
Gotcha. The doc's got me looking after Wake here, but holler if they get too rowdy.
I'll do that, Birch.
Hey, Wake, why don't you humor Dr. Hartman and give the writing a shot, huh? Typewriter's in your room. You can get to your room by those stairs, Wake.
Thanks. Do that.
Something's wrong. I'm not myself. It's hard to think that there's a shadow inside my head. I can only focus on writing. Everything else is a blur. I'm trapped in this cabin. Have been for days, but it's always dark outside. My editor is real. I saw her again. She's not human. It's not human. A dark presence is wearing the old woman's face. She was covered in clinging shadows. There's a hole in her chest where her heart should be.
Oh!
I think I've made a horrible mistake. I don't think I'm any closer to saving Alice. It's been lying to me, using me to get the story it wants, and the story will come true.
Hmm. Hmm. Too curious. Oh, it...
Hartman wanted me to write. I knew I couldn't, but I figured I should just play along for now. It was the only thing I could do with Nurse Birch.
I scanned that QR code. Okay. That's what I get. Constipation. That looks painful. Okay. Jesus Christ. Max Payne. Truly.
Hartman had mentioned that the power had been acting up. Maybe that was the reason for the generator and the work light on the balcony. The generator hadn't been activated, and there was no key.
Very suspicious.
The white glare of the blank page in front of me hurt my eyes. My hands began to shake uncontrollably.
Everybody, calm down. Put that down. Bert, I need help.
Hey, Wake, you stay here. I'm gonna go see what's up. You just keep doing what you're doing. Be cool, okay?
Sounds like the guy's got a little frisky.
I didn't know what the chaos was all about, but it could be my only chance of getting out of here.
Where the hell did he get a damn hammer?
I don't
My
know.
hammer's up. Here's a friendly poke from Mjolnir, witch.
Oh, afraid of the crazy.
Oh, so
Hartman kept talking, giving Barry the grand tour, clearly proud of the place. He went on and on about his hunting trophies, and Barry was impressed. But he was here on business. He raised his voice, cut through the monologue. Hey, Hartman, where's Al? Hartman stopped in mid-sentence, annoyed at the interruption. He nodded at the hulking orderly standing nearby. The man smiled and clapped a practiced hand on Barry's shoulder.
Brothers, are ya? Not so weak now, are we?
Sinclair looked bad. That wasn't a love tap. The crazy old fart hit her hard. And if she was one of Hartman's goons, she had it coming. I could get the key.
Jesus!
From Sinclair.
My storm. I'm taking it. The backstage is all yours.
I had to get to
Tom.
Hartman's office.
Seize your
He had taken all
destiny.
my manuscript pages. That's where he'd been keeping them.
Come out and face the music, Birch. It's time to pay the piper.
That's such a... He's one of her... If she's one of his goons.
The photo on the wall caught my attention. In it, the clinic staff was standing outside the lodge. I knew the man next to Hartman. He was the kidnapper. Hartman had been playing me all along. The markings on the tape said they were recordings Hartman had made at the sessions with his patients. I saw Alice's name on one of them. For a moment, I couldn't breathe right.
I don't like what I'm seeing here in the art.
Now, Mrs. Wake, can you tell me about Alan's problems?
He's more and more out of control all the time. The parties, he's so angry all the time. He's getting violent.
Do you mean with you?
No, not with me. No, never. Sometimes I almost wish Alan would take a swing at me, because at least that lead to a conversation he couldn't just march out of. But no. Alan doesn't really sleep. And the work, well, he's not writing at all. He sits there for hours and just gets more and more frustrated. And I can't talk to him.
Yes. Tell me, Mrs. Wake. What would you say to him if he'd listen?
I don't know. I want to say, I look at you, and it's not you. Just some stranger who resembles you. Looking out from behind your eyes. And I don't like that guy much. And now it's all gonna go to hell.
But you don't ever say this.
No. I've tried, but he's not listening. He's too deep in his own problems. Always going on about something else. I'm so afraid I'm gonna lose him. And we're not even talking anymore. He doesn't let me in anymore. He just keeps me in the dark. I'm so alone here, even when he's home. Please help me, Doctor, because I'm at my wit's end.
Well, if you can just get him here, I'll absolutely do my very best.
Yeah, but Doctor, you need to be careful with him. He's not just going to listen to you and cooperate. He's the most stubborn man I've ever met.
Well, I'll be sure to bear that in mind.
Hearing her voice, what she was saying made me happy and sick and guilty all at once. Worst of all, I recognized the words. The phone call from her. It had been a cut-up of this. Just a recording.
That's not great.
Hartman wasn't happy. Maude could see it in his eyes. He quickly lowered his own. He had made a mess of it, and he knew it. The shame of failure was hard to bear. He hadn't expected Wake to say he needed more time, and he blurted out 2 days, less than Wake had asked for, to show him who was in charge. But that wasn't part of Hartman's plan.
Let me out of here! Hartman, do you hear me? I'm gonna sue your crazy quack ass to shreds! Seriously, do you have any idea how much trouble you're in? I am famous. I represent a celebrity.
Barry?
Look at...
Ow! About time! Barry, man, am I glad to see you.
We need to get to Hartman's office.
It's right next door.
You okay?
Yeah. I mean, no! The cops found me at Rose's trailer, but they didn't hassle me too much. I'm obviously a victim in this, and I demanded to be treated as such. Or else I'd sue their asses. Speaking of asses, that Fed gave me a real hard time, but I had no clue where you were. That guy's crazy, Al. But he let me go, and then I get a call from Hartman, that son of a bitch, who tells me you're here, and I should come pick you up, but when I got here, 2 goons clobbered me and stuck me in there.
What's with the cutout?
I stole it from the diner to piss off Rose after what she did to us. That'll teach her.
Yeah, that's a harsh punishment. Come on, pal, we gotta get going.
Oh, there's a gun too. That's not...
These were all the pages I had on me. And more.
Alan, please. You're sliding back into the...
Tell me one more lie and I'll shoot you in the face.
Jesus!
Ah, well, it was worth a shot. Really, Wake, come on. Let's work together on this. You have no idea...
Hartman, shut up! Barry, get out of here. I'll catch up with you. Get a car.
Oh, Al, let's just...
Go!
Wake, listen to me. This is a mistake. Don't you see? Together we can create something absolutely wonderful. With your ability and mine.
Yeah, he had that coming. I don't feel guilty about that at all.
Hartman followed the fall of Alan Wake with his binoculars. When the rider hit the water, he ordered Jack to take the boat to him. The spot was easy to see in the dark, even with all the extra lights in the boat. The flare floated and kept burning even in the water. Jack turned the radio louder as the engine sputtered. The music was rough and clanking, something the Anderson brothers would no doubt have enjoyed. But Hartman chose to ignore it. Wake was finally within his reach.
I need to go.
I had to find a way out.
Oh, I'm not going that way. Oh, yeah! Open the door! Ah, open the door! I ain't going that way. I need to go. Somebody. Ow! This is getting rather aggressive. Oh, that's
Hartman knew he was no creator. He had no ambitions on that front. And he certainly didn't want to end up like every artist he had worked with here, damaged in ways that were hard to describe, or worse. It was enough for Hartman to maintain creative control and provide direction, to be a producer. That was what most of these people were in need of anyway. Of course, suitable subjects were few and far in between.
greenwashing me or something? Ah! Oh. Ow! Ow! Oh, my head. Oh. Door's open. Gotta go, gotta go, gotta go. Beat! Oh, come on! That's some bullshit. Time to go. Bye.
I'm here. I found the car, but the gate's locked. You're gonna have to go through the hedge maze over there.
Oh, of course.
I don't have a light.
Take this, Al. Oh God! Look at the house, Al.
Working on it. Oh, fuck this. No, 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 no.
I stared at the Viking paraphernalia that littered the area, surrounding an unlikely centerpiece. A full-size stage complete with an impressive sound system with all the trimmings, including a dragon. It took a special kind of crazy to build something like this in a remote field. When the sky split open with a deafening boom and the music started blasting, it felt strangely appropriate.
Okay. There's a shotgun nearby. Time to go.
Hartman hurried down the corridor. He had disliked leaving Wake when he was surely at his most susceptible to therapy. But this was not an ordinary storm. Wake had been writing, and he had woken something up in the depths of the lake. Now, it was coming for him. Hartman had naturally prepared for a situation like this. The idiot brothers would keep Wake distracted while Hartman double-checked everything, just to be sure.
What kind of superpower do I have here? Like, seriously, is this Stephen King as if his writing had just come to life? Which is terrifying.
If you can't, the channel, turn it off. We don't want any fighting. It makes people mad.
Don't like what I'm hearing. Sounds like somebody who's very angry.
You get 2 pills in the morning, and then you'll be nice and calm all day long.
Oh boy.
You'll sleep like a baby.
Oh Jesus, I got crows too? I don't have flares. Nope. Light! Light! Hey, light!
Mott knew that Wake was smarter than him. Wake had more money, a beautiful wife, everything. And Hartman said Wake was important. That made him better than Mott. But Mott was calling the shots now. He'd expected Wake to whimper and grovel, but instead, he seemed willing to fight. Mott knew he'd gotten under Wake's skin. If only Mott actually had his wife. The thought made him shiver.
Oh, for Pete's sake. Ooh, it's escalating. Takes care of those guys. Ooh, look, a flare. I'll take that flare. Bye. ETFN, ta-ta for now.
For the moment, Barry was just glad he had survived the fall. He had been separated from Al, and there was no easy way to climb back up. He told himself he'd be okay in the gloomy forest at night. He would just have to wait for a while for Al to find his way down. Barry turned when he heard the heavy footsteps and saw the movement. The man-shaped shadow lunged at him from the bushes, an axe held high. Barry screamed and threw up his hand. The world exploded.
Oh no, not Barry. Not Barry. Not gonna try and sneak up on me, you shadowlings. You're smart for that. Ah, a manuscript page. I knew it.
Hartman watched as Wake's features slackened. The man was bullheaded, no doubt. Even lying on the bed, he'd almost broken Hartman's nose the second time. But with a little time, he could break Wake down, give him proper direction. Wake was easily the most promising subject he had had. Well, since Tom, really. Sleep well, Alan, Hartman whispered with a smile. Let me take care of you. He sniffed hard to clear his throbbing nose, swallowed blood, and barely tasted it.
I don't think that was a detail you could have left out there, Alan.
Get out of here. Can you open this gate?
Maybe.
Barry.
Well, I slammed it shut when the nasty showed up, and the key fits kind of loose in the lock, so,
Barry!
Barry! I'll find it. Don't worry about it.
Oh, I'm in trouble. A quarter. That's what's important right now. Come on, man.
Hurry up, Barry.
Come on.
Let's get the hell out of here!
tell me we're headed for the nearest "You're now leaving Bright Falls. Come back soon" sign.
We're going to the Anderson farm.
I knew you were gonna say something like that. You know what? You owe me big time for this. When this is through, if I make it, I don't care what anybody says, I'm done with darkness. You're gonna buy me a tanning bed as a gift, and I'm gonna live in it.
That's fair. Anderson Farm is fun.
I'm crazy, but that's fine, Barry.
Oh, you got that right, Al. You're barking mad. You are by far the craziest.
But maybe that's inevitable when you deal with crazy stuff like this. It helps. This is happening, Barry. Alice, they never had Alice. She's trapped in the darkness at the bottom of the lake, but she's not dead.
Al, how can you know that?
I know, Barry. I can...
Al,
No, listen. I can bring her back. I can find her. There's something special about this place. The lake, it does something to the works of art created here. It makes them come true. But there's a catch. The dark presence, whatever that thing is, twists it to its own ends. That's why all of this is happening. It's using my manuscript to take over everything.
Al, I believe you.
It happened to Thomas Zane before, it happened to the Andersons.
I believe you. Crazy or not, you're not delusional. Weird shit's going down. That's a fact. I'm on board, man. I'm with you.
The Andersons knew about it, but they were too far gone to tell me with all the drugs they were on. But they wrote it down. There's a message somewhere at the farm, Barry. We just need to find it.
Look out!
Oh, man, you attract car wrecks like nobody's business, man.
Ow!
I'm okay.
Damn it, Al, talk to me.
I had lost my gun in the crash. Barry was nowhere to be seen.
We heard him.
Barry! Barry!
Oh, man, you're okay! Jeez, it's good to hear your voice! I was trying to get out of the car, but the ground gave way. Man, what a drop! Don't worry, your cutout is fine.
Forget that! Are you okay?
I hit some bushes, didn't get a scratch. There's no way you can climb down, though. It's like a sheer wall.
Could slide down it, maybe.
Al, there's something moving down here!
Barry, it's a taken! Use a flare, Barry!
Yeah!
Barry, are you alright?
I'm good, Al! I'm great! Guess you never messed with anyone from New York City before, huh? You're gonna have to find your way around to the farm, Al! I'll be waiting!
Barry, just wait for me, okay?
Al! I'm not staying here! It's suicide! I'm going to the farm! I'm gonna go ahead and secure the area! You can catch up! Don't worry about it! I'm on the case!
Now he's Rambo. This would turn into a disaster if I didn't catch up with Barry.
All right, I think we're gonna get to a checkpoint and stop because this sounds like a great place to stop. Oh, there it is. Checkpoint. Because I'm getting tired, and I think this is a good place to stop for today. So, like, we got the farm to look forward to. Sounds like a good place to look forward to. This is all good. Not gonna lie, I'm really digging this vibe. I'm really digging the game's vibe. It's creepy. I don't know what's real. It's terrifying. It's off-putting, and I love it. Some people out there think I'm afraid of getting scared. Just depends on the type of scared, really. What do we got here? Yeah. Sounds about right. I think our friend Assassin is going to be up for a little bit. So I think we're going to go ahead and we're going to raid him. He's currently playing Tom Clancy Rainbow Six Siege. Folks, I do want to give off a reminder that it is September. So I know I don't usually push for subs, but I'm going to set it up to where subs will be half off. So I might just set that up. Followers, there's your raid message. Copy and paste that in chat. Let Twitch know you'd like to join us. Subscribers, as I just said, here's your raid message. For those of you on YouTube, I'd greatly appreciate a like on the stream. It does help boost me in the algorithm, so I greatly appreciate that. Also, if you haven't already, subscribe. Hit the bell to be notified when I go live. For those of you on Twitch, please, if you want the ad-free experience, that's what YouTube is for. Also, to subscribe, but YouTube is a free alternative. But folks, I sincerely hope every single one of you have a wonderful rest of your day. Remember what I said about NVIDIA. If you have a NVIDIA graphics card, please do not update it. Tomorrow is James Bond, Now or Never. I believe that's what it's called. Not sure. But it's Pierce Brosnan's last outing as the character James Bond. I'm very much looking forward to this game. I've never played it, so that's what we got to look forward to tomorrow. So again, enjoy the rest of your day. As always, always try to be nice, but never fail to be kind. May the goddess smile upon you. I will see you all next cycle. This is Zayun, out!